this is Marcus, or known as Athena Sinclair. I told everyone I was going to do a tutorial on this average girl day face, but I decided the first face I'm going to do is actually just a boy face. With a lot of people don't notice that I actually wear makeup pretty much every single day, and usually a ton of it. And it looks very, very natural, and a lot of people cannot tell. So I decided to just do a tutorial for the guys out there who might want to wear some makeup every once in a while, okay? So first, make sure you have your wig cap, or as I have on, I have pantyhose on my head right now. Anything really works. Just keep your hair slicked back. And then you want to prime your face. Priming your face is very, very important for doing makeup. Let's adjust this lighting real quick. Okay. Priming your face is very, very important for doing makeup. Just helps your skin be healthy and different things like that. What I use is a lot of BH Cosmetics products. This is BH Cosmetics Primer. It's like $9. You can order it offline. And it just makes your face feel so good. Sometimes if I don't feel like wearing makeup, I just put this on my face. Oh, that's a lot. Let's see. Let's see if I can put some more back into the tube. Okay. And you just rub it into your skin. Doesn't really have a pigment. It's kind of like a lotion. A lot of people just prime their face with lotion, but using an actual primer is a lot better for your skin. And BH Cosmetics, I've looked at a lot of different cosmetic brands, and I really, really like BH Cosmetics. And it's really cheap. I pretty much use it for my entire face. Use it for drag, for all kinds of different things. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is actually get my brushes out. I forgot to get them out. Okay, I knew I was forgetting something. I keep my brushes in a quick oatmeal box. Might as well. Reuse, recycle, you know, all that good stuff. Okay. So, now you're going to take your foundation. I also use BH Cosmetics foundation. This is in color Golden Beige. It's literally $4, and all of their stuff is tested for allergies and different things like that. And I really just love their cosmetic brand. I just bought this like 2 days ago, and I just really love their cosmetic brand. So we're gonna use Golden Beige foundation, and it's full coverage foundation, so that means full cover your face. Don't be afraid to put it on there, because a lot of people do is they get afraid to put this stuff on their face. Cover your whole face. As you can see, I have a little bit of a beard going on. And I'm gonna cover that too. I do this literally every single day. For a while, I stopped wearing makeup, and then I decided, oh, I love it. Let's just do it. Let's see how much makeup I can put on my face without looking like I have anything on. So now it's become a challenge for me. Make sure you take it down your neck. That was taught to me by my drag mother, because I never used to do that. She would just look at me like I was crazy. It's very important to pick the right skin color for your skin too. And actually, what I'm going to do now is do a little concealing trick. I notice that underneath my eyes is a little bit puffy, you know, right there. So what I'm going to do is actually take some orange eyeshadow. Just a simple little orange eyeshadow. Got this from like the wig store. It's like 69 cents. And I think they're very, very pigmented. But what I'm going to do is take it actually underneath my eyes. And what this does is it takes away the discoloration underneath your eyes or like around your beard, different things like that. It's a very, very good way to conceal. I'm actually gonna take it above my lip a little bit, conceal the little bitty hairs I have going on there. And then you're just gonna blend those out. And use the same brush. I'm gonna take off some of the oranges there, but then I'm just gonna blend it out. This is a very common technique for people to do. Okay, now that it's blended out, I'm also gonna go back over there with foundation. I should have done it before with the other foundation on, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, now you're just gonna blend that foundation in. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, my old beauty blender, kind of just dab the foundation in to conceal the orange. There you go. Now it's going away. Very important to try to conceal it right. This overall process of doing this little boy face takes about like 30 minutes. It doesn't take that long. I mean, a lot of men don't want to get up in the morning and waste 30 minutes on a face. They'd rather just get up and actually just stay asleep. Okay. Now just still blending. Okay. Now that orange is blended away, what I'm going to do is take a big powder puff. I also got this from BH Cosmetics. It's like $3, big powder puff. And the Airspun powder, I think that's how you say it, the old people powder. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it and dip it in there. Actually, I'm going to see if I probably have some powder still on this sponge. I'm just going to set my foundation. And this is where I say beating the mug comes from. Because you're just going to set your foundation. I'm dipping it in the Airspun powder. What I'm going to do is my nose actually runs when I do makeup. So I have to stick tissue up my nose like I'm snorting cocaine or something. I promise I don't do drugs. Okay. Make sure you do your neck and cracks of your face. Okay, now that you did that, I'm just gonna brush my face. Any of the loose powders off. Okay. Now, you just have your foundation on. Very, very simple, you know. Now what I'm going to do is take the Airspun powder again. Take your sponge, go right here, and I'm just going to set it in my highlighted areas. And then I'm going to let it bake there for just a little bit before I add some highlighting powder on your nose as well. I have a huge nose, so I'll always try to contour and highlight my nose. Just like my huge forehead. Got a 6 head. There's a little bit on the chin and above the lip. Okay. Nose is running again. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take the brushes I use are just brushes I just have gotten. These brushes are from Amazon. They were like a set of them for like 12 of them for like maybe $5, and they've lasted me pretty well. I do have some BH Cosmetics brushes. I love their brushes as well. Okay, next one I'm going to do is just got this in as well. It is brand new from the BH Cosmetics collection. It is their contour palette. It's all powder. I love this palette so much. It's all powder. And I have their foundation and concealer palette as well, and it's creamed. But I love this one. I love it, love it, love it. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to contour my face just a tad. So brush off my brush a little bit. I'm going to take this color right here. You can see. It's right here. And it's kind of like my skin color. If you're doing a boy face, you don't really want to have such a noticeable contour. But you just want to make your face look thinner. I mean, after all, the process of highlighting and contouring is just the process of playing with shadows on the face. So I'm going to take it in my cheekbones, bring it up, just kind of blend it. You can kind of see it in the video. And for the girls, you can also do this. You can do this exact same thing and just add a little bit more contour to your cheeks. And there you go. You have your girl contour. Add some eyeshadow. I probably am going to add some eyeshadow to this face. I even do wear eyeshadow as a boy. Just very neutral colors where you can't really tell. And again, this is going to be a very natural looking face. So a lot of the changes you aren't going to be able to see. But right now I'm just adding those colors and blending. This chair is moving and making noise. Okay, I'm going to take it underneath your chin. I'm using the exact same color still. I'm bringing it down the neck. A lot of people are probably like, what is the purpose of doing this as a boy? And it's just to enhance the face a little bit. Say you like have a pimple or something, or something's wrong with your skin that day. You just want to not look bad, you know? I just do it because I love makeup and I love the challenge it brings to doing makeup. I'm still using the same color, just blending away. I'm also going to take it on my nose. Do a subtle nose contour. And the good thing about this powder is it's my skin color. So it's not going to be really that noticeable. It's really going to be the highlights that bring the face out. And this palette has like everybody's skin color, which is why I love it. Blend it out. Real subtle. Actually, what I'm going to do is add some more colors to this contour. So I'm going to add this color right here. We just used this one, but now I'm going to add this one. A little bit darker color. It also has some little red tones in it. So don't use much. I'm literally just dabbing. And then just brushing it on my face. Because this does have a little red. Oh, that's the wrong color. This does have a little red tint to it, so you don't want to put too much. Because then it's going to be a little bit noticeable. Okay. Contour your chin just a little bit. Okay, now that that's done, it's like a little longer than usual. What I'm going to do is take this brush right here and just brush off that Airspun powder that I have underneath my eyes. And in my highlighting areas. And that powder, because it isn't like really my skin color, kind of makes my face a little white in those areas, which is okay. I'm going to take more powder over it. As you can tell. Real simple, real simple. I'm going to take this sponge real quick. A little bit of the orange was showing right there. I'm just take that foundation right over that again. There we go. Make a mistake, it's always easy just to fix it. Full coverage foundation, baby. Okay. So, brush those powders off. So now what I'm going to do is actually take the lightest color in this palette right here, and I'm going to very lightly put that in my highlighted areas. It goes on real smooth, so you don't really need that much of it. And you're going to take it in your nose as well. Really like what this contour palette does for the nose. It really makes the nose pop, and I love it. Okay, now I'm going to take this color right here. The second one down from the one we just used. It's a little bit more of my skin color for my highlighted areas. And I'm just going to take it up towards my forehead and just blend, 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 blend. It's always good when you're doing your face to kind of step back like this and look at your face. Get different angles, different lightings. I know I've done my face sometimes and go outside and I'm like, oh dear God, what did I do? And this kind of prevents that. Okay, and now I'm going to take the Airspun powder again, very, very lightly. Take it underneath where I just contoured. This is cutting your cheek. And it just kind of pops your contour out just a little bit. But since we are doing a boy face, you don't want it to pop out as much. So I'm just going to do it very, very lightly. And let it sit there for a second. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is take that same brush that we used to contour with. I'm just going to take it and blend my colors into my highlight. Oh, Marcus, you contoured your nose. For real. I'll switch brushes back to the highlighting powder brush. I'm just going to take it and blend my nose contour just a tad. I was doing a drag nose there for a second. That's what happens sometimes when you're a drag queen. You start painting like you are a drag queen. And you're like, oh, I'm just trying to write fishy. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes fishy turns into boom, drag queen. Okay. As you notice, I haven't been really switching too many brushes. I've only used 3 brushes this entire time. It just helps with blending wise. Okay. Just step back. And again, just make sure you do different lighting. I just changed the lighting again. I turn off the main light, and I'm just looking into my lamp to see what my face looks like in different lighting. I think it looks pretty good so far. My face looks really smooth. What I'm going for, so. Okay. Now that that's done, I had to add just a little bit of that, more of that very, very light color right here underneath my eyes to make it pop just a tad. This really just makes your face just look so much better. I know I had a huge big boss of my company come into my job the other day, and men probably shouldn't be wearing makeup at work at my job, but you know, I really don't care. And I had a ton of makeup on my face, just kind of like I'm doing now, and he just kept looking at me, and he was just like looking at me. He's just like, I had a little bit more than what I do now, but he just kept looking at me like, is he just looks like that, or what's on his face? But this look, yeah, people are gonna tell that you have makeup on. Unless they do makeup, then they'll be able to tell. Depending on how well you blend it, you know. Okay, so we're kind of highlighted, contoured, all the good stuff, very, very lightly, very, very natural. Now what I'm gonna do is actually do my brows. Yes, I even do my brows during all this. I also highlight underneath my brow. I wear mascara. Sometimes I even wear lipstick with this. It's all of you wearing like new colors and things like that. Again, I try to see how much makeup I can actually put on my face without looking like I have anything on. And I do this, do my brows and stuff like that. I get a lot of compliments on my brows very regularly. People seem to love my brows. Now, I'm going to use that eyebrow pencil. This pencil is just one I got from a wig store. Very, very simple pencil. It costs like $1. I'm going to take it, and I'm not going to outline my entire brow. I'm just going to do the peaks of my brow where it arches. Down. Like so. See? Do it on both sides, of course. And if you mess up following the line, it's no big deal. We're gonna fix that stuff anyways. There you go, like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a brush. This is actually a BH Cosmetics brush. I love this brush. Very, very. It's a fine brush. It's very, very pretty. You know, it's a slanted brush. What I'm gonna do is take that pencil that I just did. We're gonna blend that into my brow, just like so. And again, you can do this for curl as well. This is how I do my brows for drag anyways. Just have my real brows covered up. And it's gonna look kind of sloppy for right now, but that's okay. Again, we're gonna cover it up. We're gonna change it up a little bit. Here's that brow. brows scare people a lot, but brows to me are really, really easy. Okay, let's see, this brow's huge compared to this one. That's okay. Maybe we're just gonna conceal it and fix it later. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is actually, I usually would use BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette and use the black in that, but I'm actually gonna use Carbon by MAC. It's Carbon, you know, right there, if you can see it. Carbon. Okay. And I'm gonna take it, use the same brush, and I'm just gonna take it to the point and darken up those points to make them look a lot better. See, darken it up a little bit, and do the same for the other brow. This other brow is janked, y'all. Oh, Lord. But again, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, now that I have the colors on there that I want, I'm going to take another brush. This is a angled shadow brush. Got it from Walmart. It's another one of those angled brushes. And I'm actually going to take the same foundation that I used from BH Cosmetics for my whole face. I'm just going to take it, dip it in there just a little bit, and go underneath my brow and fix up any edges or mistakes that I might have made while doing my brow. This brow here was pretty spot on, but this is going to make it look a lot crisper. And a lot prettier. And we're almost done, you guys. We're 27 minutes in. Like I said, it takes about 30 minutes. It doesn't take that long at all. I like my brow to have a little bit more of a point, so let's add just a little bit of a point like that. Just make it look pretty, guys. And just blend, 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 blend. Very important to blend. A lot of girls have the technique down, they just don't blend. Okay, now that one's done. I'm gonna take the Airspun powder again and literally just set it right there in my brow bone. There. Okay, now we're gonna go do the other brow. The other brow needs some work, hunty. Ooh, needs some work. So let's just. About that, everyone. I guess my phone decided to cut that video off, but I haven't done anything, so we're gonna go ahead and do this brow real quick. And we're gonna make this brow look real nice and clean, like the other one. Don't know why my phone decided to cut me off, but okay. Probably said, this is pointless, why are you doing this? Okay, we're gonna just make it look real pretty. So mess it up just a little bit while doing the outline. That's okay. Probably doesn't help that I'm letting my brows kind of grow out, so I can reshape them. So they're already kind of like changing the shape up just a little bit. Okay, need to pluck those little bitty hairs right there. Let's go ahead and do something you probably shouldn't do. I have some little hairs right there. What I don't want there. There you go. Now I can do this right. I would never, ever suggest you take a razor like that to your eyebrows. Just saying. One little slip, eyebrow gone, then you're a drag queen. Okay. Again, we're gonna take to a point. Then we're gonna just fix it up just a tad more. This usually doesn't take this long for a brow, but I didn't do too well doing it out with a pencil. But there's your brow. It's done. See? Let's take this away just a bit too much of a white there, since we want it to look natural. Okay, we're going to take the Airspun powder again and set it underneath the brow bone. Take a little bit more. And now actually what I'm going to do is, because I did so much highlighting with the foundation, it kind of just messed up my color right here. So I'm just going to take that same brush I used to contour and just kind of just go over it and fix that mistake I made. You can always fix stuff that you do. Fixing stuff is the easy part. There you go. Better. Okay, now, well, they're almost finished. I'm going to take the same brush that I've been using. Oh, it's watering again. Same brush that I've been using for the brows to color them in. I'm just going to take it over and just kind of just give the brows a little bit more color. I didn't dip it in any more carbon from MAC or anything like that. I just went over it with the brush because it already has some pigments in it, you know. Okay, brows. Done. Now, the last thing with the brows actually is I'm going to take, I just dropped it on the floor. Wow, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Wash that off real quick. Okay, I'm going to take just a little mascara, a little wand brush thing. And just go over like this. Kind of just brush the hairs all in one direction, you know. Makes it look better. Okay, you can go ahead and actually wipe off the highlight if you want underneath the brows. And there you go. Brows. Real simple. I'm going to go ahead and brush off this little highlight that we had sitting here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is put some mascara on. Okay. Mascara I use for my boy face is actually by Avon. I really like it. It is their Super Shock Max Zera. Super Shock. And why I like this one is because if you look at the little bristles of the mascara wand, you see how like they're so fine. They're little bitty. So it's not like a normal mascara brush where like you want to build it up. This one's just very, very small, so I just use it very lightly. Literally just go boom. I don't press it on like I would like if I was doing like a girl face. I'm just doing it to pop out the lashes a tad. Not too much. Not too little. And as a guy, you can curl your lashes with this. but that makes it look a little bit more feminine. Notice how I did not dip it back into the mascara. So using the same one. Not used to this camera thing being here. Keep going over to the side. Not too much, not too less, you know. Very simple. See? Now, also do your bottom. I didn't dip it into the mascara again. You're just gonna very lightly do your bottom. And then we're almost done. Let's see. Very lightly to the bottom. Okay. Now we're just gonna take a big fluffy brush and just make sure you have all the powders off your face. And I'm gonna take this contour brush again. Just kind of go over that highlight just a tad. Take away the brightness of it. And on my forehead. And then, voila, you're done. I mean, you can always put lipstick on if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna kind of wipe the foundation off my lips a little bit. With literally a nude lip. And then, ta-da, you're done. Let's see. Lights. I can't see anything, but there you go. Real smooth. Not too highlighted, not too much contour. Just perfect. Thank you guys. I will probably be doing another tutorial for real girl makeup. Just simple eyeshadows, different things like that. Maybe we'll do a drag tutorial. I don't know, I just love makeup, so we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good day.